To the DDO stream. This is Shikaijo, and this is Shikaijo Explores DDO. And I am going to be looking at running the Ruined Halls today, and a few other free-to-play quests. I was thinking of doing Three Barrel Cove, but as I was looking at the content, there is a lot of free-to-play content available at level 6, and since I'm level 6, that is where I'm going to look at going. And so we'll stick with that. So, Ruined Halls is found in House Kundrak. I am playing on Wayfinder, and I am playing a Paladin. You are welcome to join me if you want. Again, level 6 Paladin, doing free-to-play content. I want to say I've already picked up the quests available in this area, House Kundrak. But the Everfull Flagon is where these quests are picked up, and it looks like I've already done that earlier. Ruined Halls and Forgotten Caverns, I believe, are the two level 6 ones for this area. But we'll start with the Ruined Halls. Sure, over here. If you happen to be a member of a guild and you're not aware of it, this section here in the middle of House Kundrak, you can see where I'm flashing here, there's a lot of vendors that are specific to the guilds, where you get a little cheaper prices and sell things a little better. These are the vendors here are specific to guilds. You have got to be a member of a guild, and your guild has to be a high enough level to interact with these vendors here. But you can save yourself a little bit of money if you want. Looks like someone's looking to join. Hello there. Looking to run Ruined Halls in House Kundrak. Gonna do some free-to-play content. I think I have the LFM up. Let's double check. Yes, I do. Yes, the Ruined Halls. So there is an LFM up. So feel free to send a request to join. Paddington is on his way, so let's give him a moment to get here. I've got popcorn with me. Should always have popcorn. Hank Spoo, how's it going? You did that this morning? You did the Ruined Halls? Again, I've got to remember to look over to chat. It's on a separate monitor. Okay, so here we are. Again, I'm trying to approach this as the way someone who's new to the game would see it. So I'm trying to do mostly the free-to-play content. And I'm glad we have a trapper, because I believe there's some traps in this. So it's good that I've got a rogue with me. Oh, someone else wants to join. I'll let them in. Welcome. We just started. We just entered Ruined Halls in House Kundrak. There's a trap ahead of us there. My spot's high enough, but I certainly can't disarm it. I think the control box is back here. If I remember correct, it's just on the wall right about where I'm standing. I may have done these quests a few times. I like the ones in House Kundrak, because the favor that you get with House Kundrak gives you more bank space. Once you've earned enough favor, you get more space in your bank. So you can store more things, which is always good. Have some more storage. One of the things to know about this quest is when you break open the breakables in here, like the barrels, things will often pop out that you may not want to have to deal with. So if you don't want to do the extra fighting, don't break all the breakables. Just a fair warning with this quest. But you do have to go up here to pull a lever to proceed. There's also going to be hidden doors. If we can get someone who can search there, we'll go through the secret doors and do all the optionals as we go. Please and thank you. It's one way to get extra XP in this quest and extra chests. And it's nice that there's 2 rogues, because I certainly don't have the search skill to see all the secret doors, and there's 3 of them just in this room. Each of the walls here, you've got to open the secret doors on all 4 walls here. Well, 3 walls to get through. Should be hidden doors on all 3 sides. My level up, I got some nice spells that I haven't been using, including Virtue. Oops, what was the wrong? Oh, there, yeah, I did. For a second there, thought I cast the wrong one, but I didn't. Temporary hit points are always nice. Eat those up first. Right, now we should be able to open this chest. We'll proceed across. Looks like Tanton already opened that door. They have been fighting in there for us, which is nice. So there's a couple chests come through here. This would have been a secret door, which Tanton's already opened for us. I think there would have been a rare named in there too. I'm not sure. Don't remember. Some of the creatures you encounter in here will fight each other. If you stand back, you can watch them do that. Of course, it's more fun to do the killing yourself. With this level up, I got an extra feat. I was able to take Great Cleave. So I have Cleave and Great Cleave, which are some of my favorites. There's another trap here. I think one of the few shrines is down this hallway. Some collectibles. Just kind of opening the door. I like having fallback points. If you're dead, you can't open the door, but if you can make the run from your soulstone through the door if it's already open to get to the resurrection shrine. Had that happen one too many times. And that ruin, I want to say it's wisdom based, but I honestly don't remember. Right, there's runes on the walls here. That charisma based, and my charisma is too low for that. Apparently I'm not a pretty paladin. And my charisma is only 14. Yes, I'm an ugly boy. He called me an ugly boy. You're saying shrine doors close automatically? Some do, yes. If you have to pull a lever to open them, then they're going to close automatically. This one here, like there was 2 ruins to activate for the stones on the floor, and if you do that, it just opens a hidden door here that it's the only way to open it, but I think behind that is just a shrine, so it's nothing to worry about either. Anywho. And where's the other? Just trying to cast virtue on everybody. I believe one of the points of a paladin is to give all kinds of buffs and benefits to the party. Kind of like a bard, but a lot more effective fighting-wise. In one of the rooms with undead. Maybe some undead in this one. Not too many. And a lever to pull to open the way to continue on. A lot of oozes. Great way to wreck your weapons. I got Muckbane, but I hate having to switch weapons in the middle of combat. Muckbane is made of crystal, so I don't want to be whacking a lot of stuff with a weapon made of crystal. I think there's another trap coming up. Yeah. Trap here. Alright. We found the control panel. Never need to look. Okay, 3,000 XP. That's not too bad. Virtue wore off on myself. Cast it again. And killing the red name here, I believe, is what ends the quest. So if you care about getting that potential conquest bonus, if that's possible, I'm not sure if it is. Sometimes it's not, and you hold off on slaying him. Get all those underlings first. And for those that are wondering, the bonus this weekend is for the 50% challenge rewards, and the more people in your party, I believe, 5% bonus per person in your party. Yes, Forgotten Caverns is next. I'll have to switch the LFM. Just have to do the LFM switch. Update. I know it's level 6. There we are. Now, is my guild high enough that I can interact with this guy? It is. Do repairs. Get rid of some of this weight. It's probably not too much of an issue. I believe this is the Forgotten Caverns here. Yep. Just stepped in on normal. Someone else is coming along. There's the accept one. Okay. Welcome. We just stepped into Forgotten Caverns. Just waiting inside. This one's got lots of trolls in it. There'll be mephits initially. Frost mephits. I got 5% cold resistance. That's from my airship. All my other resistances are a little bit higher than 5, are from some items that I have. Oh yeah, I can be doing that too. I can be giving some boosts to everybody. It's here, including myself. Right, we'll start on in. Now, once you kill the last of the ice mephits, that floor there will collapse. So if you want to get the chest that's on the other side of the room, don't walk out onto the collapsible floor. Not to mention that it's pretty sure that ice that's spewing up, those ice bursts will hurt. This is where range would be nice. I think our rogue mechanic is be able to handle that. You can get to the chest by going around the outer edge of the room. I always go around counterclockwise to get there. Yeah, you see the floor starting to go in. It's mostly water down there, so you're not going to get hurt if you don't have feather fall and you fall in. But it's nice to get the chest, because loot is always nice.
You're struck by the familiar aromas of pungent mushrooms and even more pungent trolls.
If you're not familiar with trolls, they do regenerate their health. So if you get into a gaggle of them and you're switching targets, you injure one and switch to a different target, and that one you injured early on might heal up before you get back to dealing with it. So concentrate on one. Now, they were able to pick the lock on that door, because it is locked, but in this chest is the key for it. So, you could just always pick up the key. Going after the boss troll. That was one large jelly, and got split. Mold Fang. Okay, he's more interested in those guys. I didn't even get to hit him. There's a chest here too. And through that door to my left, I believe is a shrine, which this early on we definitely don't need. Can always come back to it. Although there is another shrine later on. Yes, there's hazard fighting the jellies with bows, is that if you use anything other than a bludgeoning weapon, they can split. If you use piercing or slashing. So now the elementals. Earth elementals. Of course, elementals are neutral, so me using Smite Evil, just that did nothing. Didn't plan that ahead. There's a mushroom here. And there's 2 levers that need to be pulled in order to progress. One there. One on the other side. Is that door... Well, you can't see the door, but that wall will open up once we pull the levers. This one's a little tougher. Greater Earth Elemental. Try and remember to heal my party members.
The stink of this underground storehouse is indescribable. Trollish habits have created such a struggling, decaying smell.
I'm going to grab the alchemy table in the shrine room. One of the few shrine areas that has an alchemy table hidden in it. I always like to grab it. Most shrine areas don't have anything in them. But I like getting my collectibles. I won't get my favorite thing to collect out of them, though. My favorite thing to collect is hair dye. Which does no good for this character. He's bald. So... I've got other characters, though, with full heads of hair. Checked off the auction house today. I bought scarlet hair dye for 1,000 platinum pieces. That was actually quite cheap. This is a fairly short quest. We'll do the Bounty Hunter next, which is in House Denieth. So the Bounty Hunter next, House Denieth. But collect your rewards first. Which is up here. You have to go to House Denieth for Bounty Hunter. Anvil Fire Inn. And I'm not even going to look. Although I should, because I have a rogue mechanic on this server, and I really want a repeating light crossbow, and I don't have one. Not at all. Nope. Let's do a little sell and repair here. Oh, I didn't need to repair. But I'll get rid of these. It's actually useful. I'll hold on to that for now. Because it's got impact on it. May not need it for this character, but I have space I can hold on to it for now. Oh, and we'll update this. Bounty Hunter, next one down. And he shared it with me. Good. Yes, but please wait for us, because I am live streaming this on the DDO channel. Oh, I could go through the airship, but I'm going to go through the teleporter. There's a teleporter up here. This is a long ladder. I'm not sure which is quicker, going up the really long ladder to the teleporter, or going through the airship, which is actually a little farther away than where the teleporter will land you. Head to House Denieth. There are teleporters in most of the houses. There's not one in the harbor, though. So I got the Anvil Fire Inn. Sharpova said they had to leave, so they've gone. But thanks for coming out. I'm not sure they can hear us, but I'll wait for the whole party to gather. I think we all took different routes getting here. You can see Patty Row on the map about to get here. This is one of my favorite quests. I'm not sure why, but I do like this one. I enjoy this quest. There's lots of traps, and I don't have a jump. Make sure I get myself a virtue.
This cavern is very cool.
Okay. Again, with all the optionals.
Dirt and fungus fill the air.
My show is called Shikaijo Explores DDO. Halfling Exterminator. Awesome. There'll be a trap right at this door, but the control panel's on the other side.
cave opens
You can
up to
somewhat
reveal
time
a
it going
giant
through,
cave
though.
with several passages leading from the right.
I'm not sure I can jump up to it, but there is a spot just above the fire pit here that has an invisible ledge that you can jump up to and grab onto and climb onto. It's like you're hanging in midair. It's kind of funny. Okay, thanks. Tanton said we're going to clear traps while we go to the shrine area, which is down here. Because it is kind of boring to watch him clear the traps, and there's quite a few where he's at.
This room appears to be a storage area for iron lashings and other mundane supplies.
Ah, oh, glitter dust. I hate that. Unless I'm the one casting it. Okay. He's going to do the water traps for us now. Going into the troll area. That door's locked, but I figured that a rogue mechanic could pick the lock. Thank you. Blue's chest. You know, I should have had him check for traps first. There is a chest here. It's open. I'm not sure if this is locked or not.
Someone went to great lengths to hide this locked door. Were they trying to
Another
prevent
locked door?
something within, or those without?
Oh, I should be healing myself here. It's like I've been in combat or something. Taking damage. Not sure how that works. Yes, I'm being sarcastic.
Full banners and standards adorn this section of the cave. And also catch the faint stench of trolls nearby.
It's a little bit of XP. And the quest itself is 2200. This is all optionals in here that I'm working on at the moment. But I like the loot. I like the guild renown. Little smidges of XP here and there. I guess I didn't go in that area, but I don't need to. I'm lost. That's the way out. Okay. Every direction looked the same initially. Right. Those little sounds that you're probably hearing signify the Tanton disabling the traps and us getting the bonuses. You know, I'm going to use the shrine, get my spell points back. There's a lot more fighting to come along. Well, there's a couple different... We can go all the different directions eventually, but I'm going to try going this way. Let's see if I can do the jumps. Well, I got Feather Fall, so that's going to be helpful to get across. I probably shouldn't have gone that way. That was not disarmed. Because I need to get up here.
Campfires and torches give way to the natural light of Christmas.
We're heading to get a key.
Both plentiful in this area.
It's down this way. There were a lot of traps there that he did disarm. He did miss that one blade. That's fine. I was able to take that hit without any problems. 2 jewels for that door. 2 levers, one on this side and one on the other direction. Well, straight across, not diagonally. So that'll be open. There'll be a boss fella down there. He's got Wolf with him. Now this is someone you were sent to rescue, and you have a choice. If you if you don't free them, I believe you end up fighting them, but I always free them. Besides, I'm playing a lawful good paladin. No, you are free to go. I have no intention of keeping you against your will. So, and there's some XP involved with that. Take the iron key, which I believe you need to finish the quest. Because you need it to get through the door to get the very end. Need more spot on your arty, Hank Spew. If you see where I am, Tantin, I believe drop down, there's a ledge just below me, I believe is where the control panels are there. So many of my characters have a touch of rogue in them. If you fall in the water, it's not that big a deal because there's a ladder at the end here. But it's the only ladder out, so if you will always end up back at this end. So if you're trying to get across and you miss, then you're always backtracking. But we'll go up here because this again is part of an optional, and he did disable all the traps for us, so I might as well do that. Plus, I get to show it to you. Go. There's some nasty traps down here. There's one that can't be disarmed, and you open a chest and the trap goes off, and it just goes off the one time, so if you can manage to avoid it and you're clear, then you can open the chest, or we'll get the chest if you haven't already gotten it. But also a chance of dying. And it's not this chest here, it's through the water. There's this kind of secret area.
As you enter this room, strong odors from the fungi and the waterfall overwhelm your sense of smell.
I believe that talking to the lady, she tells you, like the one that we rescued, she told you about this room, and that there's a jeweled key in here for a treasure vault. I am not a very good archer, this character. But it's the only way to kill those guys. I was going to say, either one of you want to risk the trap?
Yes.
If I'm not careful, I'm going to drown here. I've got a ring for this. Water breathing ring. It's really hard to see, too, because you have to go in here. And under, through.
You emerge in a grotto behind the waterfall.
So, this
surrounded
entire
by
chamber becomes electrified when you open the chest. So, well, we didn't see it, which is a good thing, because I might have died. Because I don't have evasion, and rogues do. How do I get out again? It's going to be this way. There. Watch the mini-map. It helps. Oh, there's mushrooms under the water. Random number of gods don't like you. Stay in the water, it won't hurt you. That's true. Yeah, if someone else is opening it, just stay in the water and you're safe. I'm going to use one of these. Heal up a bit. Okay, on to the final chamber. Maybe mischief bonus, but that's alright. And that key that I picked up earlier, where we rescued the individual whose name I've forgotten, this is the door that it unlocks. You can't pick this lock. Seems kind of anticlimactic because it's just him and two wolves. That jeweled key I picked up is for this door. That's the only way to open it.
The treasure vault is far.
But if you want to get your vandal bonus, you need to come in here and break as many breakables as you can before you open the other chest, which I'll go to in a moment, because that's what ends the quest. This is just loot. Not all those breakable, but we do have ransack bonus now. I'm going to end the quest. So, voices if you have them. There's some people that have the trinkets called Voice of the Master, which gives an extra 5% boost. Some people only switch to that at the very end of a quest, just before the experience is triggered. Yeah, just going to check my list, see what's next. Let's try Red Willow's Ruins. House Drasco. Yeah, Red Willow's Ruins. Okay, I gotta find it in the thing here. This is one I don't know very well. I've done it a few times, but it's just one of the ones I don't get to very often. Okay, yeah, that's not a longsword. And I don't think it's a better shield than what I got. No, because I like the devoted on it. Makes my heals a little bit better. Okay, so we're off to House Drasco. I'll use the teleporter again, because it's probably the quickest way. I just realized I have an action point. And I will just take it right here. Divine Righteousness. What does that do? Gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma score and a 200% sacred bonus for 60 seconds. I also have to put it on my hotbar and remember to use it. I didn't see a passive bonus on that. So exit out. I won't take it. I'll double check. But yeah, I don't see a passive bonus. So I'm not going to take that. Look at this one. I'm not sure if I have to turn that off and turn it back on again to reset it, to make sure that I'm getting that bonus. Now, Red Willow's Run should be up here. Normally I'm coming out with the airship entrance and exit point, so I have to reorient myself. Where am I? Of all the houses that I get lost in the easiest, it's House Drasco, because I come in here the least. Should also be using spirit bind points, because I think I'm spirit bound in the harbor. We're just by the quest entrance, Patino.
Thank you.
It's my strength and my encumbrance. I believe this is the quest where you gotta... Actually, I don't remember if this is the one where you've got to carry some stuff. Don't think it is. Well, yeah, there is items you've got to pick up. I don't think any of them are really heavy, though. Why am I looking at my money? That's not the one. There it is. 1,900 pounds I can carry. That should be okay.
Patrolling monsters have trampled paths and twisted paths through the lush jungle.
Get virtue on my party mates. Myself. This is the direction we go first.
5 haggard-looking.
So we gotta find Falcor or Red Willow. Speak to him. He's just over here.
Red Willow spun a clever tale, asking you to recover 4 items from research camps that were overrun.
Not sure
by
if we've
goblin.
got to talk to each of these people or not. But just in case, we'll make sure we talk to them all. So all the optionals, just like the others. Again, I think it's good XP for the quest level. And again, we're in on normal, so if you were ever doing these on hard or elite, there would be more experience. You can watch that guy heal up. His regeneration was pretty fast there. Just watching his health bar drop down a little bit and go right back up again. I think this is just a bugbear area. Again, it's just not optional, but...
The foul
We'll
stench
deal with them
of
all.
bugbear fills your nostrils. It seems you have stumbled into their lair.
Every little bit helps. I'm trying to level up your character. Because, well, especially if you have the monster manuals, because I just got experience for the manual. Know that some of the breakables, like if you're trying to get that bonus, you know, are going to be in areas like this. I think they got that side already. One of the things I like about the Paladin that kind of makes them a little bit more survivable if you're new to DDO is they early on get fear immunity, and you know they also get immunity to diseases, and it helps if you're new to the game to not have to carry you know, potions to remove the diseases and things like that. And if you have full-on fear cast on you, you're helpless, kind of. All you can do is run away. Yeah, there is sometimes a rare in here. Tenton was just mentioning. No rare here right now. The downside I find to the Paladin is to make them playable the way I want is you have to really spread their attribute points around, their stat points. Because you need wisdom and charisma and strength, and you need some constitution, so you can't really specialize their points in one particular spot. So you've got to spread those points around. I got a bit of an advantage because I could do a 32-point build as opposed to a 28-point build that a new player would be working with. They are, I think, a fairly survivable character class early on in the game. I'm so lost in here. I have no clue where we're going.
The sand shifts to reveal a small
Like this,
brood of
I'm not sure if this is
nightshades.
the path that I would normally take.
Bulls huddled together in the jungle here.
I also think that because it's
Destroy
so
them before they
open,
make a meal
that
of you.
I might be having a little issues with the frames per second as I look over. I'm not sure if it's coming through clear on your end or if it's just my computer is having issues playing both the game and then displaying Twitch. So, but as I look over at the other monitor and see how it's displaying on Twitch, it looks like it's a little choppy. That's one of the things I forgot about. Oh, these are the things that we're actually supposed to be collecting. It's part of the optional.
Bugbear and hobgoblin
A bit laggy.
assassins peer hungrily
Yeah.
from the dark corners of the jungle.
It's because it's such a large open area. If I was like in a smaller enclosed dungeon where it doesn't have to render all the things in the distance, it wouldn't be as bad. I think part of that's my upload speed. It's just got so much data that it's having to deal with.
Near invisible tunnels.
You know, when there's a bunch of corpses on the ground, they're usually like that for a reason.
Hobgoblins have created a small warren
I
ahead.
don't need the
Destroy
shrine,
them.
but I knew that coming up here triggered something. Sadly, I don't know this quest too well, so I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction. I used the push to talk that time so that I can let my party know that I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Chortles loudly nearby.
They said that I am going the right direction, so that's good to know. Yep. Someone wanted to join the fight. I think this doubles back and goes up, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Of course, we've woken up more things. I just can't leave these barrels sitting still. Gotta take care of them.
You have recovered
I recognize
all
the area
of
now.
lost items. Return them to the halflings of Red Willow's
I'll let them
tent.
have the dagger. Normally I just yoink and take everything.
One gargoyle appears more intelligent than the others. It follows your motions with unmatched...
Yeah, it is a big circle. I know that, but there is still some little bit side areas and whatnot. If you don't do it quite right, then you end up backtracking and missing a spot. Gargoyle Hunter, that's nice.
The stony form shattered by your onslaught. Polygoth crumbles to dust.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's up for all the traps in the cave? Because there's lots in here. I'll let you two lead. Do a little bit of healing and cast Virtue on all of us. Oh, Hobgoblin Exterminator. Nice. It's not displaying the experience that I got with that. Oh, okay, none. Alright. Odd. Oh, it was turbine points I got. Nice. 15 turbine points. There's a good example of how the monster manual is helpful. Not just for experience points, but help you buy adventure packs. Oh, opening that's going to trigger the spiders. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Gather them around, and I'll do my cleave. Alright. Did I get the chest? I can't remember. No, I didn't. Take that. How am I for space here? Oh, lots. Lots. Pretty sure the last time I was in here, I died. I believe there's a shrine in here at one point, or some point, which I'm going to use. I'll use the shrine when we get to it. That seemed anticlimactic. Maybe there was a potential rare that would have appeared there. Pardon me. Yeah, the branch that I skipped. Yes. Be up here. If I'm not mistaken, some of the control panels are difficult to find in here. Like there's more than one, but you think you've gotten them all, but you haven't. That's quite dangerous. Yeah, see, I'm getting a notice that there's traps in the area still. Okay. Shrining, there should still be another trap there, though. At least I'm getting a message there is. They're saying in chat, the trap only kills people that use the shrine. That would be diabolical. Oh, you're going to want to use the shrine. Boom, you're dead. See if I'm close enough to get Tantin with Virtue. Nope, out of range. There we go. In range. Still have 3 more things to clear off the jungle paths, and then we have to return the items that we found.
Ahead, ferns and bushes have been arranged. As you make your way beyond the brush, you spy 2 dark-skinned forms rushing toward a larger camp. Silent and stoic, the dark-skinned men watch.
For some reason, my party members run so much quicker than me. It's like they're wearing light armor compared to my heavy armor. So we talked to the Drow, because I did scare some away earlier. I think they're mad that I'm here. Chest is locked. Oh, it's not triggering. No, it won't activate for me. I'm not sure what I'm missing.
Scuffling feet clatter on stones as the scorpion patrol approaches.
Oh well. We'll just abandon this one then, because I can't activate it unless one of you can. Did you try talking to him, Patty? No?
I'll try.
I don't know if there's someone else that we need to talk to, or some other event that we needed to bump into. Oh, there's a sub quest from Red Willow? Okay.
Cannot look.
In chat, they're telling me, like on Twitch, that there's a sub quest from Red Willow we were supposed to get. A message we're supposed to bring this guy. I guess we didn't get that. Oh well. No big deal. The viewers at home got to see where it was, and now know the mistake that I made. Oops. These things happen. Because I normally do Three Barrel Cove, which is a lot of XP, I often don't do this.
Awaits you beneath a canopy of jungle trees.
Some of these quests. Yeah, I never knew this was here. That's cool. There's a chest up here. Yeah, I often skip some of these level 6 quests because I go. There's so much experience in Three Barrel Cove and Tangleroot Gorge and some of those others. When I do those, that I go right from level 5 to level 7. And so I don't do the free-to-play quests very often that are at level 6. Some of my favorite quests in Three Barrel Cove. Prove Your Worth is one of my favorites. I love that one. Although I think we killed everything out here. Well, as far as the optional, we killed what we needed to. See one of the party members going this way. I'm thinking this is the way we gotta go. I'll admit I'm lost at this point. So I'm just following Tantin. I assume my party member knows where they're going. I love Tangleroot Gorge. It gets frustrating sometimes because it can be a bit repetitive, doing the same things over and over, but I love some of the end rewards, especially Visor of the Fleshrender Guards. I really like that one. But it's got some good content overall with it, and as an adventure pack, I find it really nice. I think we missed a turn somewhere. Oh, there we are. Wait a sec. Do I just keep talking to this person? Okay, there we go. So I know one of them has like multiple things to return.
You have returned the items to their caretakers.
And then he's going to open a portal once we've done stuff.
Red Willow has opened a gate that leads to the culprit behind this invasion.
Hey, going through the portal?
Giant named Fort Ground. Red Willow's gate.
Yeah, there's the saga is really nice. That's another reason why I do Three Barrel Cove, is the saga. Sometimes I'll repeat the saga to get guild renown, or because I want to try to get skill tomes out of it, and try to get particular skill tomes. So going south first will take you to a shrine, but it will also is a dead end, and going the other direction will take you to completion. I'll need some healing. Apparently these giants hit hard. though. I'm the party healer. Okay. I'm going to use the shrine because I need to reset my lay on hands. I think I just heard some scorpions pop out of the ground. Oh. Thought I heard the sound effect as though they had popped out. Maybe I was mistaken. That wasn't targeted on myself, was it? Just gave someone virtue twice. That doesn't stack.
Well fortified and guarded.
There's some more.
You have found your way to the giant.
And the boss fella off in the distance.
We will need to defeat this foe.
And the last one. So we destroyed his army, that was the optional for that. Stop running away. Aggro on me. I'm the melee guy. I don't want to have to run around to hit you.
Blow. His hold over the goblin tribe is shattered.
Alright. That's that. We'll finish out. Let me check my list. I have a list. What to do. Mira's Sleepless Nights should be next because we are already in House Drasco. Should have went to the other bar. It's the other tavern in here is where you pick up the quest. Yeah, but I chose it partly because I have two rogues with me. Update the LFM. Where is that in the list? Mira's Sleepless Nights. Make sure, yeah, it is up to date. I believe that's picked up in the other bar in House Drasco. And I made a wrong turn. Like I said, I get lost in this one really easy. Over here. Follow the correct path. Up here. And Drowning Sorrows Tavern. Never done Three Barrel Cove? I recommend it. It's also got epic content, so if you're not a VIP and you're buying quest packs, it's one of the ones that's good to buy because it does have epic level content as well. It's got a nice large wilderness area as well, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite adventure packs. In on normal. One of my party members does make it so that we could go in on a hard or elite, but Again, we're just approaching this the way someone who new to the game would see it, with free-to-play content, and their first time approaching a quest. If they didn't have a VIP with them or a TR to tune, they would have to go in on normal themselves, and that's how the experience points would kind of be going up. There's a lever over here hidden. Opens the door this way. There's lots, well, it's almost exclusively undead in here, I believe. Now that lock, this can be picked here. Oh, just gonna. And again, another reason to have rogues with you. We can open loot for you. So I guess library first.
Ancient texts, written in an unknown... You see a dust-covered, leather-bound book resting on the table.
You don't have to go down here, but again, kind of just showing it. Exploring things. Heading west right now. Tenton's going to go in the room with all the traps. I'll explain the traps when we get there. Wouldn't be able to see him deal with the traps anyways because of where they're located. I can show that after they're dealt with, but you can't actually, unless you're walking into the traps. It's kind of hard to walk into the room and deal with them. It's one of those quests that it's really, really helpful to have a rogue or an artificer with you, someone who can deal with the traps. That is really blocked in there. I can see it, but I can't get at it. It's annoying. This is one of the directions you gotta go. Objective, find the source of the wailing sounds, find the source of the scratching noises. This is where the scratching noises are. There's a later quest where you get to come in and you come this direction and you go through this barrier, but right now you can't get through the barrier. There is an adventure pack over here though. I'll take that. So we will go to where Tantin had been. I assume he's got the traps dealt with already. Which was north from that first junction. So this room, kind of as soon as you go in the door, initially, there's going to be traps all around the room. The door slams shut behind you, and up here, I'm just showing people at home where the traps are. There's 3 control panels here on this podium. And if you pull this lever here without disabling those traps, there's traps, as you can see, the little mouths in the wall that spew out. I'm not sure if you pulled it. Oh, you can pull that lever like multiple times. Okay, but pulling that makes life really interesting. Yeah, this chest is one that's got to be picked, like with lockpick, or use the spell knock. We'll come back there to deal with the wraiths that will appear. They're for another chest. This is the way to progress.
Magical wards charged with positive...
To finish the quest, we've got to go through here. Well, it's technically done now. Oops, pressed the wrong button. There we go. I moved my turn undead button. Oh, yeah, I should actually have my ghost touch item on so I can hit him.
Bless you.
It's optional to do that. Going after the wraiths, I think there's a chest with them. So they're in here. Awesome. Finishing. That was pretty quick. Well, it helps to have rogues with you. Oh, dead predators. Is that... I'm trying to remember where that is. You're asking, am I going to loot that? Did I miss something? Did I miss a chest? I probably did, didn't I? Okay, thanks for running with us, Tantin. Tantin had to leave. You got the option to walk away, but I'm not sure what happens if you do that. I've never done that. So I just always go through the whole conversation and make sure I get the reward. Right. And... dead predators. That's not the one I want. I know it's level 6. It'll be in this list somewhere. Dead predators. It's House Drasco. Acolyte Hester. So dead predators next. The fun part is finding where it is, as I don't remember the quest. I mean, as soon as I step through the door and we start doing it, it's like, oh yeah, it's this one. But, yeah. Acolyte Hester is the person, but I don't remember where he is. In chat, they're telling me the other bar, so we'll go back to Open Palm Inn. It's probably the guy sitting right next to the bartender. Oh, I got another action point. It's one of the things I like about the heroic quest. There he is. I'll go in and share that. Dead predators. Oh, I got here quick too, so I didn't need to share it. Alright. Yeah, the heroic quests, as you're going up in your heroic levels, you're getting action points really quick, and it feels like you're progressing as you go along, and it's one of the things I really enjoy about the lower level quests. It's like, oh, I'm getting rewards as I level up, because I've got a level 20 character right now who's in an epic destiny that I'm going to be staying in to earn a bunch of karma, but that destiny is already maxed out, and so for 6 million experience points, I'm not going to be moving my destiny. I won't be doing anything for a long time. I won't be getting any rewards per se for several levels, and
as you venture into the forgotten,
it's going to seem like I'm not earning anything, whereas you earn so much with this on the heroic levels. It has a different feel to it.
The stones on the walls seem to whisper your name.
If I didn't get bonuses for using longsword, because of the type of paladin that I am, oh yeah, I guess you have to look in the mirror to open that door. I forgot about that. Like, how do we get through? I forget what I was saying. That's what I get for not having enough caffeine. And being distracted. I know I was talking about the other thing, the levels and the changes and whatnot, but sometimes I talk about 3 different topics at once. I get distracted.
Terrible deeds have stained this pedestal with unforgiven evil.
So trying to follow in case anyone's talking in chat and
The bloody pedestal groans.
follow the
Numbed
quest.
agony. Ahead, you hear gurgling laughter.
Yeah. But it's a level 20 barbarian that I just got up to level 20. And
All around you, dry bones
it is
rattle
the
and shiver in dust.
the epic destiny that is the right one for barbarians. I forget what it's called, Fury something. Fury of the Wild. And so she may be level 20, but she plays as someone a lot more powerful than that. She's got like 1,300 hit points. I believe there's a secret door on the other side. I think we can get through that. How's your search?
White crouch
So I do absolutely love the epic destinies.
again and again, though their lives
And there's ones that I don't have maxed out, but I want the past life feat for that particular sphere. The fast healing. That just means going through it again. Another secret door at the end. The end of the hall.
A white, wearing a tattered robe with the silver flame, stumbles hopelessly through this forgotten wood.
I made a trinket. I crafted a trinket on house on Mechanic server, my home server, that I wish I had right now. It's got blindness immunity and detect secret doors on it. It's minimum level 5, so this character would be able to wear it. That'd be really handy to have. Just get close to a secret door, and as long as the difficulty check was 20 or less, you'd automatically see the secret door. If I didn't have a rogue with me, I wouldn't have been able to go down that avenue and get that chest at all.
The white lay in pools of gore. The corpses were half white already.
I think I'm so much about the loot sometimes that I care too much about, having a touch of rogue in my characters. But that barbarian that I mentioned is a pure barbarian, but I always play with one of my guildmates with that character, and they're playing someone who's who's got rogue in them. It's a wizard rogue, a pale master. So we can always get through the traps and deal with stuff. We just finished this quest, so you can join us for the next one. Roxanne just joined. Druid. What is the next one? So I think we're only going to do one more, because I noticed the time we're getting close to 9:30, local time to me. So that was an hour and a half. Although, let's see. Got Cage Trolls and Purge the Heretics. No, we can do 2 more. So maybe 2 more quests. House Fjarlin, Purge the Heretics. And Cage Trolls. We'll start with Purge the Heretics. Again, if I don't get lost. Just going to grab the reward first. Okay. Said they can't hear, so I typed it in. I do know Purge the Heretics next. House P. Pronounced Fjarlin, but it's spelled with PH. Looks good to me. Excuse me. I'll go through the airship this time. That'll probably be the quickest way. You know what? I should just lock that. Where is it? Oh, it's alright. It's on the second page. The backpack. My last page is full of junk that I just carry around with me all the time. Because that's how I organize. I always put that stuff at the back. Right. It's another thing I like about having access to an airship, even if it's a low-level guild. Probably don't need this right now. It hurts to top it up. You move around places fairly quickly. Oh, yeah. Hello? Can you hear me now? He was saying in chat. He was trying the speakers out. Purge the Heretics is... I want to say it's Inquisitor Norman. Not Parent. Yes. I'll share that with the party. And if you follow the quest line along, you meet up with this particular gentleman much later on in other quests. I like how they tack the storylines on bigger like that. More quests and meeting up with more people that way. No worries, just outside the quest entrance now in House Fjarlin. Do a little dance. Too bad I can't make popcorn dance. I don't think I can. That's not a thing, is it? I know you can make me do tricks. Scratch, play dead, lick paw, or howl. Those are the tricks he has. Can't make him dance though. Just another brief moment. We'll wait for Roxanne, and then we'll go in. Right. In on normal.
Slow, sonorous chanting can be heard above the sound of the rushing water.
I can cast it, I should cast it. This one I do a little bit more often. I know it a little bit better. Often when I do this quest is when I get my halfling exterminator in my monster manual, because there's lots of halflings in this quest. I also know that there's nothing much in here except some oozes and breakables. And that door will slam shut. I was thinking that we might be going through it at the same time, but apparently not. So our druid looks like he's in wolf form. There. Put Richu on them. Now, there's going to be traps coming up. So, if you would lead Mr. Rogue, check the traps.
The sound of tramping feet approaches from the hall ahead.
This intersection's got quite a few traps. Something to be wary of. I think he found it. Not always does the... Oh, you had to go? Night, Hank Spew. I really have to work on the noticing the chat. Horrible with that. I'm not sure how long that message was sitting there. Saying that they were leaving. But yeah, that mob stood in the trap. Sometimes the traps affect the mobs too, as well as yourself, and sometimes they don't. But it's great when they do, and they'll stand in the traps and just up and die.
Chest.
Okay, on our way. Just clearing the dead end there. There was that chest that I just got was behind a secret door, and when you go in there, I believe there's a big scorpion that pops out. So if you're ever doing that, doing this quest for the first time, be wary of that. Or it was not the first time, but you haven't done it very often. You forgot. Just opening the door here. Like I said before, I always like having a fallback point.
Sweet incense hangs heavy in the air. Here at the center of the heretic's power.
There's going to be more coming up here. Quest is technically finished, but the fighting is not. There's this chest, and the corridor where those guys just came out of, there's a chest up there as well. Hi, Shikaijo. In socks. Yes, I believe so. You joined me on Wayfinder for a quest a few weeks ago, didn't you? If you're the person I'm thinking of. Finishing and then moving on to Cage Trolls. Are you the inso that, I guess, a month and 1 week ago joined me and joined the guild temporarily? The closest that I can remember. Insox. Similar. Oh, impressive trophy. I'll definitely take that. Don't even need to look at the other stuff. And this should be for the Cage Trolls. And Cage Trolls will be the last one for the night. I don't know if I... Not much of a repair, but do the repair. Some more trolls. Had a lot of trolls today. Normally I just jump up there, but I know that this character can't jump. It's like, just can't leap. Can't do much of anything. Right. In on normal. Oh, I can actually put Virtue on his wolf, I think. There. And the lioness. He summoned. I think that'll affect that. I assume Patino is on his way. There is some traps, but not right away, I don't think. This quest.
I need some help finding the quest.
Do you know where the necropolis is?
Yes.
It's just to the left of the entrance of the necropolis.
Thank you.
You must be nearing the Emerald Claw's hidden laboratory. The air stinks.
That's something that I don't have yet. It's all the Necropolis adventure packs. I have Necropolis 4, which gives me Orchard of the Macabre. But I don't have Necropolis 1, 2, and 3. Yes, Roxanne. Yeah, I'm streaming on the DDO channel. For the DDO stream. Twitch stream. Get all these breakables. Just going to clear down the hallway. Can't go through this door yet, because there's a couple levers that have to be pulled before we can open it, but there is a treasure through there that we can come back for once the quest is actually finished. But I figure we clear it first. believe that green key that I picked up unlocks this door.
Rage. He's clearly afraid of the acid spray.
Oh, again, I'm trying to use the wrong key for my turn undead. Like the wrong button. Forgot that I switched that. Now there's levers on either side of the room up ladders like this.
The angry hiss of escaping acid trickles off.
One turns off the acid, and the other will actually lower the gate so you can kill the troll. Apparently there's diabolical experiments going on with the trolls, and instead of saving the trolls, you have to kill the trolls.
The troll's cage clatters open.
And that door I mentioned the treasure is behind,
Somewhere in the distance,
you have to pull the
singing
levers that are
low-pitched
locked in with the
bells
trolls. Okay, Rogue, your turn. On your keep. Which you've been doing rather well, thank you, by the way. Virtue on him. Not sure where all the control boxes are. I don't think that lever actually needs to be pulled. I know that there's more traps. Like a giant blade trap in this corridor. But I think you can get past it if you hug the wall opposite it. Time it just right. And there's a trap there. Not sure where the control panels are. It might be beyond the traps. Yep. You can tell by the little light flash in there. He got it. Thank you.
The sulphurous reek of magical fire hangs heavy in this guard alcove.
Didn't just pop in the door because that's what I like to have. There should be a secret door here with undead behind it. Probably an ooze too. Can't remember if there's ooze here or not. But I will. Yeah, there was an ooze. Someone else got it. That's fine by me. I certainly dealt with the undead. Loot for everybody. Some of these quests are nice and short. Actually, most of them I did today. Red Willow Ruins, I think, was the longest one.
Feel a welcome decrease in the blast furnace heat of this room.
And 2 levers, I think, just shut off the fire in this room.
Feel a welcome decrease in the blast furnace heat of this room.
And then the final lever will open the gate. The third
Troll's
lever.
cage clatters open.
Alright.
Somewhere in the distance, a
Going after the
single
treasure.
high-pitched bell chimes.
So now you backtrack to get that. So, if these traps hadn't been turned off, you'd have to go through them all again. So, if they're not off, you could die trying to get the treasure. But the quest to be over with. If you're going to die in a quest, the best time is after you've gotten most of the loot and the EXP for it.
The floor is obscured by a layer of dust so thick that
Yeah, I'm
it's
fairly
almost
certain there's nothing
slippery.
else crops up here. It's just this. Inspected. Friend is inspected too. Oh, search and spot. Nice! Search and spot on the same thing. I do have a rogue on the server. That's nice. Thank you all for joining. And that'll be it for today. And yes, thank you for checking out the DDO stream and checking out DDO and me, Shikaijo. And I was playing a paladin here on Shikaijo Explores DDO. And I will be back next week on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy hunting to all of you who play, and to those who don't play, farewell. Take care.